Hello, hello, good morning. It's Friday Groove Day. So exciting. All right, I'm just going to wait a second, see if anyone jumps on. And then we'll get this party started. I don't know, should I go live on Instagram too? Let me see, I don't have my setup. Let me see if I can do this. Try something different. If no one jumps on Instagram, then maybe I'll just jump off, but I haven't been on in a while, so let's see. How do I do this again? Every time they change the format, it throws me off. Hey, Portland. Hey, Lola. So good to see you. I was sitting here contemplating if I was going to go live on Instagram too. But I think I forgot how to do it. Anyhow, I don't think I'm going to bother with that. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Why do they change stuff? Okay, it was not meant for me to do that, so I am not going to do that. I hope you ladies are both doing well. What did I want to talk about today? So I think last week I allowed the cards to guide me for the topic, and I think I'm going to go with that same rhythm, that same flow. But before I get into that, I'm going to have my cup of coffee. Instagram, I'm yet to start going live there too. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Lola. I hope you both had a fantastic Thanksgiving. I just was very low-keyed, hung out here with my daughter. I cooked. I cheated a little bit. I got a roasted chicken, and then I made macaroni and cheese, and I had some yams, but I didn't eat. I was so full from the mac and cheese. And what else did I make? There were rolls. I wanted collard greens, but they were sold out at the store, so I ended up doing kale. I feel like I'm missing something. Well, that was more than enough. Then she made a cake. So I'm still stuffed, actually. It was good. It was good, Portland. And I am ready for the holidays. This is my favorite. Well, it's like Halloween, Christmas movie, Nightmare Before Christmas. My daughter bought this for me. Isn't that sweet? And it's really big, like it holds a lot of coffee. And I got my little red on just to kind of kick off Christmas. Or leading up to the Christmas holiday. I know, isn't that great? I love it. I had another Jack mug and it just kind of got chipped and old, so I turned it into a pencil can. And then I was dying to have another one. Fun. Yeah, it is fun. I love it. So let's see what we're going to talk about today. Reminder, Monday, the 30th, is a full moon lunar eclipse, which I am calling a spiritual cleanout. 2020 has been a rough year for everyone in one way or another. And I think this is a perfect opportunity just to kind of clear out everything that you might have been holding on to from the year, just any type of stuff that's not serving you, just let it all go. So take advantage of that. And it's in Gemini, my sign. So I'm very excited about that, to see, just to allow good cleansing. Yeah, 2020 was really rough. So Gemini, that's right, Portland. My fellow Gemini. So good time to just really clean out all that muck. And I loved what someone said. What was it, if I can remember it? They said, creating these changes, these shifts, it's the universe's way of allowing to grant what your soul has always wanted, or what your soul desires. So in order to create that shift, it's good to clean it out. We do need the cleansing, yes. Oh, and Lola says hi, Portland. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what wants to come forth, and then we'll guide our talk on that. I already did my first Black Friday purchase this morning. Okay. Speaking of cleansing, this is sorry guys about that ding. It drives me nuts. My mail it's automatically set up. I've turned off the chimes in Google, in Gmail, and even in Apple Mail. And these chimes keep happening every time I get mail. I don't know what to do next. I sat on the phone for Apple forever to see if someone could help me and never got a response. So that's what that ding is, just so you know. Okay, so the card that we received is Inner Temple, Devotion, Tune into the Portal of Your Heart. It's a beautiful card. And I'm not going to read the thing because I'm just going to kind of choose some other cards here to guide what should come forth, what should be said. But this is perfect with what we were just talking about, our cleansing that inner temple. So let's see what our keywords will be for today. Like that card? Yes, lovely card. It's a beautiful card. Forgiveness. Let's see what else. Another message wants to come through. Just pull up a few here. We have expectations, beauty, and courage. We got courage last week too. So what's coming through here, especially with forgiveness, a lot of times with this whole cleansing process, we have a tendency to, maybe there's something that you're holding against someone that you need to forgive, or it could be forgiving yourself. We can be the hardest critics on ourselves. And I've spoken on this before of where we really need to just trust and love ourselves. And when we do make mistakes or do something that we're not happy about, that's the time that you really need to treat yourself with love and kindness. Don't sit there and beat yourself up. And I'm really guilty of that myself. I've done it plenty of times, but I've really learned to change and to be more patient with myself and to say, okay, that happened. What did I learn from this? What came up? What can I do differently? And really start working on that, because before, I mean, I would just beat myself up over and over again. Like, why'd you do that? That was so stupid. Oh my God, I can't believe you did that. Well, you already did it. So what is that going to serve you if you're sitting there just belittling yourself and just taking yourself down several notches? It just makes you feel worse. You might be scared to try whatever it was that you did in the first place, to do it again. So treat yourself with a lot of love and kindness. So true. It is true. So that's what's coming through for forgiveness. If there is someone that you need to forgive, then look at forgiving that person. And the thing about that too is, a lot of times people say, well, you just have no idea what this person did, or what happened. I can't. There's no way. There's no way I can forgive them. And I can understand that. There's been people in my life too that have done some things that were just not great, and actually horrible. But I found it took time. It's not something a lot of times you can just say, okay, I forgive, let's move on. And it can be a process. So once again, be patient with yourself in that. But one way that you can start is just to find some empathy. What is that person going through? What made them to do those horrible things or say those horrible things? And I think when we try to allow ourselves to have a little better understanding, then that's when we can kind of move into that place of forgiveness. And it's not a thing of where you're just going to say, oh, I completely understand them and it's okay. And no, it's not okay. But finding that empathy kind of begins to open that doorway of where you can find that forgiveness. And ultimately, that forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. Allowing yourself to forgive another sets you free. Think about that. Don't you want to be free as opposed to, because now think that person, they did this horrible thing. Some may regret it, some may not, but they're going to go on about their merry way. And you're stuck with all that heaviness and just feeling angry and holding it onto all these emotions. When you forgive, it just sets you free. So keep that in mind. What was the next one we drew here? Beauty. Absolutely. Speak to it. Beauty. Giving yourself the gift of cleansing and releasing and just getting in touch with your inner beauty, allowing yourself to shine, your light to shine. This is the time we're coming upon the age of Aquarius. So, there's a shift that's happening. It's already happening. It's been happening. 2020 was a major year for shifting. So embracing the beauty. I know there's a lot that went wrong this year. There's a lot of feelings of sadness, a lot of deaths that have happened. But embracing the beauty that's around you, just the smaller things, not also within yourself, but around yourself. So taking the moment to truly appreciate that, being grateful, right? We're coming off of Thanksgiving, looking at different things to be grateful for. Allow yourself to really count those blessings. And one of my favorite things I love to do, I've spoken of this many, many times, is my gratitude journal, writing down at least 3 things a day about what I'm grateful for. This morning, when I can't write or too lazy to write, I'll at least speak it. So do that. And then courage. Having the courage to face, what do they say? Face your demons. Whatever is holding you back in life, have the courage to face it, to release it, let it go. Don't let it hold you down, hold you back from what it is that you want to accomplish in life. So embracing the process, again, that comes with a lot of patience, a lot of love for yourself, and managing expectations. We all have expectations, and not to say not to have them, but to know that all good things come in time. It's not going to happen overnight necessarily. Miracles do happen, things happen unexpectedly, good and bad. But it's when we kind of get our expectations like really high. And I've learned this one thing about manifesting, which is really interesting. And that is, we will think about what it is we want to manifest, right? So here you are right here with that idea of what it is you want to manifest. And here's the thing that you're seeking. And so you start your journey working towards manifesting and applying, because when you manifest something, you have to get the wheels going too. You can't just say, okay, I want this to happen, and now I'm going to kick back and just allow it to happen. Well, there's some work that needs to be done there. So you're working towards it, but your expectation is that you're like, I should have had this thing by now. It's right here, but you're right here saying this should have happened by now. And then it's like, well, the expectation was that it was going to happen here. So you let it go. And you were right there, like just almost there. So a lot of people give up right before they are able to accept the thing that they want. So manage your expectations, just believe and trust in the process. And I know that's not an easy thing to do. I'm currently doing that myself. And there's days that I get super frustrated and I'm like, why isn't this happening? But it's a process. And enjoy the journey. Just slow down, enjoy the journey. It will come to fruition as long as you stay aligned with what it is that you're trying to manifest, or the goals that you're trying to accomplish in life. Just keeping yourself aligned with that, and see what happens. So that is my message. And before I let you ladies go, I'm going to draw you a card. And of course, since we're having a full moon eclipse, I'm going to use my Moonology cards. Let's see. Your weekend message. I have to tell you, it feels so good to have off yesterday and then off today. Just a little bit of a mental break. And having my baby girl back home too has been a lot of fun. Huge energy shift though. Oh my goodness. To be alone in your space for 4 months and then to have someone back in it with you, it's a lot, but in a good way. All right, let's see. Oh, if nothing wants to pop out, then I'm just going to have to. Okay, let's do this. All right, we got the meditate and contemplate. And this is the new moon in Pisces. Again, this goes with the whole cleansing aspect. Let's see what it has to say. Okay. This card speaks of dreams and romance, of soulmates and poetry. It suggests there's a new start coming your way that's connected to a matter that leaves you feeling somewhere between having your head in the clouds and being in a totally altered state. There could be confusion and disappointment if that's what you've had before and that's what you're expecting. However, if you're onto a good thing, then wish hard, because the words of your soul and your heart could help bring about the manifestation of your dreams. If all that sounds a little wet and watery, then that's Pisces for you. This is the last sign of the zodiac, and the new moon in Pisces card can suggest a last ditch chance to make your dreams come true. So let's see here. So additional meanings means to face your fears. They may be holding you back. If you have a situation, it is being healed, and it's time to surrender to the divine and avoid being deceptive or willingly deceived. So this is a great card, new beginnings. Yes, thank you, Lola. I got to work on that. If you can both please hit the like button, share. My goal for 2020 is to figure out how to grow this YouTube channel. So that is a definite goal. So yes, blessings. Thank you. I appreciate that. Powerful and wonderful message. Great way to start the day. Thank you. Give Rose a hug for me, please. I certainly will. Ladies, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I appreciate you both. Thank you. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, wonderful weekend, and be well and be safe. All right. Yay, let's grow the YouTube channel. Yes, Lola. Yes. Please, I need to grow this channel. and also collaborate with you, Lola. You too, my sister. All right. Okay, you both be well.